Mic check. Okay, let me just put it right here so I can properly communicate. All right. So I just recently play uh, Mafia Definitive Edition. Okay, 2020. Well, I am correcting a really right word now. First of all, let me tell about this thing is that I didn't really play any Mafia 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I didn't really play. Like, I didn't really know about the Mafia and things like that. The Mafia game, okay, I know it, but I didn't really play that game before. This is the first time I play this game. Like, basically, most of the game I'm playing is the first time. Yes, yeah. Like, basically, I play just Call of Duty. Okay. And like before this YouTube now, I just play Call of Duty. Okay, because Call of Duty is something really great. But rather than Call of Duty, yeah, but it's a kind of like, let me tell you about this game and what is this game and everything. This game is very good. Okay, like I'm talking about Mafia Definitive Edition 2020. First of all, the graphics is really good. Okay, like I am telling about the first of all bad thing and good thing. Okay, and like some of the parameters, I am not actually, like, this is not a proper kind of like a really professional review and things like that, and should you buy this game or should you play this game or not. Well, definitely it is all depend upon you. This is just my perspective, like what I've been going through while I was playing this game and everything. So okay, yeah. So this is the, let me tell you about this game. Is actually telling a story at 1930. Okay, when mafia is actually at power at US. I'm talking about mafia 1930 at Chicago. Okay, in this game they are not using word as a Chicago. They are using Lost Haven. But the mafia is actually originated born in Chicago. Okay, like basically Chicago at 1930. The I am not actually correcting, like so many people are saying that this is actually came from Los Angeles. Some of the people say New York, some of the people say Chicago. It's kind of like a very difficult to say, because at 1913 mafia is actually mafia gangs are actually very much in a working in very little things. It's a kind of like a very difficult to say where it came from, because criminals are came from everywhere. Okay, but still it's kind of like a telling a story at 1930 at Chicago. Those are the mafia people, and how does they do their things, like killing people and doing their jobs and things like that. They are actually telling that thing. Okay, and it's a really good. Okay, like the way that the story is elaborated, all those things, like a way that the character, the taxi driver character, is actually became a mafia member, and he just became something really even more. So this is story about him, like how his life is affected during the mafia and things like that. So it's a really good, the way that they are represent the story is really great. Okay, let's talk about the game. Okay, so first of all, it's just like that ki this game is kind of like a very good graphics here. Like basically is that ki I haven't even feel that ki this is the game. Is actually, it felt really really just like a really natural means a very, like, let me tell you one thing about what is the image that you get if I say computer game, like kind of like a pixelated face character and things like that. But no, this game is actually represent a kind of like a very, as exactly as like a basically as the animated character, not like a what is exactly a natural character, how they looks, this exactly they looks in this game. Because this game is actually uh, all this game is generated through the Unreal Engine. So the graphics is really good. Okay, I am not telling about the Unreal Engine. There are so many games they are made in Unreal Engine, but they are not so good. It's actually all those things depend upon the creative choice and what is the game looks and what is it feels. So Mafia is really good. Okay, it's not about the character, it's about the whole city. First of all, the 1930, the world at 1930 that we know is exactly as it is represented in this game. Okay, the cars and buildings and things they wear, the clothes and everything, exactly it is. And it's just not just clothes and everything, the way that the people speak at that time. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to tell you is that ki, uh, some of the people at that time they say god damn Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is actually the things that the people say at this time, like when things happen, like still people says that ki, oh Jesus, what is this thing happened. Okay, but this is actually this tone, the way that the people are telling those things is actually tell at 1930. So it's kind of like a feel really realistic. Okay, the way that people conversation, it feels that this is actually happened. Okay, when you play that game almost like a 2 hour 3 hour, and obviously you will dig into the game. Okay, so it's really good. Okay, and let me tell you one thing, the whole game is actually depend on the let me tell you one thing, the game premises actually depend on the 1930, like what is the things happen at the 1930, and what is the character looks like, what is things like that, and all those things happen on the control too. Like control means like what the fuck. Okay, let me tell you one thing. Okay, so right now if you play Forza Horizon or if you play GTA 5 or something like that, you can drive the car, and next you have to drive the Mafia car. Like you just turn on to the Mafia Definitive Edition and try to drive this Mafia car. Okay, Mafia game car. So you can clearly understand the difference between this thing. Okay, so basically what is this thing is that ki when you play Forza Horizon, or if like I am not saying that Forza Horizon is completely different, I'm talking about the GTA 5. Okay, if you play the GTA 5, if you drive some sort of car in GTA 5, you can accelerate the things. Okay, you can feel that you can push your car to the very much even higher speed. So it while you driving a car in GTA 5, it felt really good. Okay, but when you drive a car in Mafia, it's not so good. Okay, why? Because it doesn't feel really good, and you definitely feel doesn't feel really good. Why? Because of that कि at 1930 the car is actually very much difficult to drive. Okay, you can accelerate so much, you have to put your pedal to the extreme level, then it will become accelerate very slowly. Like basically what is exactly I'm gonna tell you is that ki the today's car in modern world, the the normal car can accelerate 0 to 60 in just 3 or 4 seconds, max to max 5 or 6 seconds. Okay, but in 1930, 0 to 60, it's kind of like a very difficult. It takes 10 seconds or 15 seconds, sometimes even 20 seconds too. Okay, so which is really hectic. Okay, while driving you have to push the brakes and then you have to accelerate, and those acceleration it takes little bit of time. Okay, so basically you can drift some of the car in this game, but after the drift you cannot accelerate particularly. Like basically in the GTA 5 you can quickly brakes and quickly accelerate and things happen very fast. So you are actually enjoying, and you are actually controlling the all those, you are controlling all those car parameter and things like that. But in Mafia game, like driving a car is actually very much difficult. Okay, and there is a particular level. Okay, there is a race car driver. Okay, race, like there is some sort of mission at the game that you have to drive a race car. Okay, so in 1930 the how does the race car is actually driven. Okay, what is exactly steering? Yeah, steering is also big problem. Like when you steer a lot, a complete left or complete right, it takes little bit of time. Okay, so when you drive a car at this game, at this Mafia game, it is so much hectic. Like basically if you play GTA 5 and then after you play this Mafia game, you can clearly feel the difference while driving a car, literally. Yeah, and I'm really sure that you will not enjoy while driving this car. Okay, but yeah, it will take some sort of time. Like basically at the beginning I am so hectic. Like basically when I'm trying to put some sort of brakes, it takes time. It takes almost like a 2 or 3 seconds to brake, okay, to stop the car. And during this 2 or 3 seconds, sometimes I crash my car, or sometimes I just like I don't know, it just like it didn't really feel okay. In GTA 5 you just have to press the brakes and then car will stop, and you just like there is some sort of brakes. Okay, there is a hand brake and then there is a brake. Okay, so I have to press the hand brake and brake to stop my car quickly as possible. Okay, but then it takes even more time to accelerate. So it is very much hectic while driving a car in this game. But actually it's not a problem about the game, it's problem about the telling things. Like basically what is the things happen, like what is exactly like when you accelerate your car at 1930. So this is exactly what will happen to you at that era. Okay, so those are the actual thing is actually happen at that time. They are actually representing those things into the game. So basically you are feeling those things. Okay, you are feeling that ki why my car is not accelerate. So you can feel that thing. So it is good, but basically is that ki I don't know, like basically is that ki it's all depend upon the story I do. Okay, like basically if you wanted to put all those that thing exactly in this game, exactly in this thing, it is good. But as a player, as a experience of player is matter. It's not depend upon the how it looks. Like basically if you play this game 1 hour or 2 hour, okay, after that particular period of time you haven't feel that the graphics is really good. Okay, yeah, obviously you feel really good, but you are not pledged with those things. Ha chalo, yeah, graphics is always be good and things like that. No, controls and the maneuver, the character, the maneuver is really important. The how the experience they got while playing this game, it's not. But it's I'm not saying that this is bad. No, this is actually good. Okay, the good, but I didn't really like it. Maybe you like it, but the in driving mechanism, in driving control, I am not so good at. Like I didn't really feel that while driving such a car. Well, character. Let's talk about the character and character abilities. So basically, first of all, is that you cannot change the character. Okay, like basically change clothes and things. Okay, let me tell you one thing. Ki this is the open world game. Mafia Definitive Edition is actually open world game. Okay, but there is nothing you can do in this game. Okay, like basically, like I didn't really did anything. Okay, I just play my game in very level format. Okay, like what is the mission after mission after mission. So what is exactly game offers me to do, I'm doing exactly is it. Okay, like basically what I'm trying to tell you, in the GTA 5 you have a choice. Okay, like you have to choose your waypoint from a mission to some sort of side mission, or some sort of doing some sort of things that you wanted to do, like driving a race car or driving things like that. It's kind of like a really side mission, but it's kind of like a giving you a perspective of the open world. Okay, Mafia is also an open world game, but it doesn't have any side missions. Maybe it has, but I didn't really explore that much. Because of that, this game is actually giving a kind of like a stick to the mission. They are not, the game is not allow you to do such a thing. Okay, that you can do that, yeah, like you can park some sort of car in the open and then there is a cops you can. But yeah, but the way that the GTA 5 is explore the open world game, this game is not exploring. This game is not allow you to explore that game that much. Okay, but it's all up to you. You can explore that thing, but I didn't really explore. Yeah, but and why? Because this game is not allow me to do that. So yeah, but yeah, in this open world game, uh whatever, like, I don't have any words for that, because I'm entire the time I was playing this game mission after mission after mission. So yeah. As also the sound music, okay, the music that they are used in this game, this exactly is it like this exactly is like when you play that game now, you are actually into the 1930 at that era. Okay, so this is exactly is this thing. Okay, and as a character, if you wanted to say that the character is like what is the thing that, what is your character that you can do, like what is the combat? First of all, there is a thing that combat, you can hand to hand combat, and then you can fire, okay, shotgun, then pistol, and then machine gun. Okay, there is not so option at the guns, okay, because at the 1930 you don't have that particular so many guns. There is three types of gun I can found: shotgun, pistol, and machine gun. That's it. Okay, and it's just like that key, this game is good, okay, but I am not saying that it's really up to the mark. Okay, like basically what I'm trying to tell you is that key, the the graphics, the things that the character, the control and everything, they all are kind of like a really, but it's really important to be a story. Okay, Mafia is not actually telling a kind of like a really good story to me. Okay, like basically I'm giving you spoiler here. Okay, what is exactly the stories represent? There is a guy named Tommy who is actually taxi driver, and he will become a mafia gang member, and then certainly level after level, that Tommy will become even more important character in this gang. Okay, so and there is a enemy called what is his name? Don, Don, Don Marilio. It's kind of like a very difficult to pronounce. Okay, so this is the kind of like a really enemy. Okay, the story is kind of like a very, like basically, if you kill your enemy, the story has to be end at that moment. But story is not end. Story is actually consider even more. Okay, it actually expand even more. Okay, and like the ending of this game is, I don't really like it. Okay, they actually, the stories, like basically they have to tell that story in really perfect way, like a betrayal and things like that. Like basically betrayal things happen in this game, but they are not actually happen as I expected from the beginning of the game. Like basically I thought that Tommy will betray the gang members, the gang mafia members, but eventually that person is not. There is another person. I don't know, yaar. Like basically, is that it's kind of like a very difficult to say who is betrayal or not, and the things is very difficult. Okay, but whatever, they have to they have to make something like a really great, but eventually they did not. So yeah, but it's good game. Yeah, I like it. I don't have to be criticized all the time. What is a good thing about this game? Good thing about this game is graphics, and the way that they explore the graphics at 1930s is exactly is it. And I really like it. I play while enjoying. Sorry, I enjoy while playing, and it's a really good game. Okay, the length of the game is 9 hour. Okay, if you play straight this game, you can complete this game in 9 hours. So it's not actually a very big game, and it's a really good, great. And if you love it, and yeah, but still I am not like this game as much. Like this is my perspective. Okay, if you like this game, okay, I didn't really like this game as good. Like this is my perspective. Okay, maybe if I am, like basically I play some of the several games now. So what Like basically in the review system, I was actually compare game with the particular game. Okay, so basically I play this Mafia, so Mafia game is actually I'm compare that game to the GTA 5. Okay, it's not good na, like you don't have to compare the game to the another game, because every game is actually very different mood and things like that. I know, dude, but I don't know, yeah. Like this is actually like basically as a human thing who has to compare things with a similar thing. Like basically, I cannot compare with the Mafia game to the Mafia movie or Godfather movie. Okay, so it's actually very different. Na? So I don't know. Maybe I am wrong, or maybe whatever. This is my opinion. What do you think? What is your thoughts? If you like this game, if you didn't like this game, or if you didn't like this my thoughts and everything, tell us everything in this comment. I love to hear it. And yeah, everything is good, is fine, is it? Thank you.